Good morning, students. Today's topic post-colonial literature. The word colonialism comes from Roman word colonia, which means farm or settlement, and refined to Romans who settled in other lands but still retained their citizenship. Colonialism and imperialism are often used interchanging. It creates the most complex and traumatic relationship in human society. Colonialism can be defined as conquest and control of people's land and goals. Post-colonialism. Post-colonialism is an academic discipline and theoretical structure that analyzes, explains, and responds to the cultural legacy of colonialism and imperialism. It speaks about the human consequences of external control and economic exploitations of native people and their land. It rejects the dominant Western way of seeing and superiority of Western culture. It is also examines the effects of colonial rule on the cultural aspects of the colony and its treatment. Image of post-colonial literature. Post-colonialism is a broad culture approach to the study of power relations between different groups, cultures or peoples in which language, literature and translation play role. Post-colonial literature is the literature by people from formerly colonized countries. It exists on continents except Antarctic. Post-colonial literature often addresses the problems and consequences of the decolonization of a country, especially questions relating to the politics and cultural independence of formerly subjugated peoples, and themes such as racism and colonialism. Migrant literature and post-colonial literature show some considerable overlap. However, not all migration takes place in colonial setting, and not all post-colonial literature deals with migration. A question of current debate is the extent to which post-colonial theory also speaks to migration literature in non-colonial settings. Evaluations of the term. Before the term post-colonial literature gained currency, Commonwealth literature was used to refer to writing English for countries belonging to the British Commonwealth. Even though the term included British literature, it was most commonly used for writing in English produced in British colonies. However, the succeeding generation of post-colonial critics, how many of whom belonged to the post-structuralism philosophical traditions, took issue with the Commonwealth label for separating on British writing from the English literature produced in England. Silent features of post-colonial literature. Colonialism, second one, colonial discourses, third one, decolonization struggle, fourth one, nationalhood, nationalism.